we are still moving on with the statistics. So in this lesson we are going to look at mean. So in other words, if it's not called mean, it is also called average. It is called average. So mean, it is an ideal mathematics. It means that it is unfair mathematics. Why? We are going to add and we share equally, though different people or different things have different quantities. For example, I might bring 2, then this one brings 3 bars of soap, then my friend brings 1 bar, then another one brings 5 bars of soap. So what we call mean, we have to add all these bars together and we share them to these people equally. Maybe this is Akim, this is Gaba, then this is Sisi, this is Jovan, Jonathan, like that. So we need to share equally. So we are going to get these 2 bars I've brought, then Agaba brings 3, Sisi brings 1, then Jonathan brings 5. Then we are going to add them. This is 2 plus this one, they are 5, then 5 plus 1, that's 10 plus this one. So we come up with 11 bars of soap. Now because we need these people to have the same number of bars, then we are going to divide them amongst their number 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 people. Then by 4 we are having 2 4s, that is 8, remainder 8, 9, 10, 11, remainder 3. So each person here is going to get 2 3/4 of bars of soap. But in reality, me, I brought only 2, then this one brought 5. So but on adding and sharing equally, this one, all of us, we have obtained the same number. That's why I've said mean is unfair. It's unfair mathematics, but again, it helps us to control chaos. It helps us to control chaos, like theft. If you're at school and you bring 1 kilogram of sugar, then I bring 10, the other one brings 5 kilograms, then what we are going to do, we are going to add the 1 plus the 10 kilograms plus the 5, then we share amongst you. How many? 3. This is 15, then 16 out of 3, by 3 once, by 3, 5, remainder 1. So each one gets 5 out of 3 kilograms of what? Of sugar. So we have shared equally. So no need of now admiring this one with the 10, this one with 5, for you have 1. No, we have used the mathematics to avoid that. Alright, so in this lesson, that's what we are going to look at. So we are now going to calculate average, calculating average, or what we call the mean. Let me hope that you've understood what now we are going to face right here. So before you go in calculations, we need to know the formula, because I've told you we add, this is sum of items, so we add the sum, that is the sum of items. So sum means the answer we get after adding, then we divide by the number of items. How many are you? How many are they? So this is the formula we are going to use, still applying at the average or the mean. Let us get our first example here. So the first example is saying that Bwambale scored the following marks. Bwambale scored the following what? The following marks. Bwambale scored the following marks in different subjects. In different subjects here. Okay, so yeah, he had 70, then an 80, then 65, then 45. I don't know which subject was this where he got 45. I think anyway, this is 90 and also a 70. So our question is find Bwambale's mean. So find his mean. So this means that suppose he was supposed to get 1 uniform marks, one uniform mark in all the subjects. So what could that mark be? Are we getting? Now instead of getting 45 in maybe one subject, then 90 in the other, that is being unfair. So that's why I've told you this mean helps us to control chaos. Now some teachers will be bashed, will hate him, others will love him more, you know, such things there, right? Then okay, so instead of now getting 90 in one subject, then 45, so we are looking at a uniform mark in all the subjects. So that's what we mean by mean. Okay, we write our formula, that is sum of items out of number of items. So we have to add. So we are now adding the items. So we are going to add a 70 plus an 80 plus 65, then plus 45 plus a 90 plus a 70 divide by how many items are they, how many marks are they, 1 2 3 4 5 6, so there are 6. Then here when we add 70 plus 80 plus 60 plus and 45 plus 90 plus 70, we are coming up with 420 divided by 6. So we are going to use short division to divide. By 2 here, a 3. Then by 2 into a 4, it is 2. By 2 into a 2, a 1. Then into a 0 is 0. Then by 3, 1. Then by 3 into 21, they are going to be 7, remainder nothing. Then by 3 into 0, it is 0. So Wambal was expected to get 70 throughout, 70 everywhere. So this was supposed to be, or this is the Wambal is mean. Alright, so let us get another example here. So this one is saying find the mean of this one is telling us to find the mean of 2y, 4y, then negative 2 and 8. So we are having algebra. Algebra means mathematics of letters. So our formula, we shouldn't forget that one. So summation of items, sum of items, sorry, those items out of their number. So how many are they in number? So what is the sum? We are getting the sum, that is 2y plus 4y plus 8 plus negative 2. So I've added this and that. Now out of how many are they? 1 2 3 and 4. So they are 4. So we are now going to deal with like terms. So 4y plus 2y, you have 2 y's, then 4 y's. How many y's are those? They are going to be 6 y's. Now this 8, now when you go back to integers, negative times positive times negative, what do we get? We are getting what we call a negative. So plus 8. Now these two, positive and negative, we have obtained one sign, that is a negative. So minus a 2 out of a 4. Therefore this is going to be 6y plus, now 8 minus 2, this is going to be 6 out of a 4. Are you seeing that? Now what does this mean? This means that this denominator is having these numerators are having same denominator, meaning that it is 6y out of 4 plus 6y out of 4. Then by 2 3, by 2 3y, by 2 3, by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, even here it is a 2, right? Then by 2 here it is a 3. So what are we having? 3y, then up here it is plus 3 all over what is the denominator? It is a 2. So therefore our answer is 3y plus 3 out of 2. Okay, let us look at another example. Okay, so this one is saying find the mean, find the average. Where are we? Yeah, here. Let us reduce the thickness. Thickness. Oops, we use 1. Find the average. Find the average of 6, this is 6, then 3p, 4, 2p, and 5, right? So what is our average? The formula, it is sum of items out of number of what items here, right? Therefore the items, we have 6, then plus 3p, then plus 4, then plus 2p, then plus 5, out of how many are they? 1 2 3 4 and 5. So there are 5 here. So we are now going to collect like terms. So 3p plus 2p plus 6 plus 4 plus 5 all over a 5. So what are we having? 2p plus 3p, those are 5p's, then plus 6 plus 4, 10 plus this one, it's going to be 15 out of a 5. Now here don't take 20p because these are p's, these are not p's, they're unlike terms, so we leave them as they are. So this one is 5p out of a 5, then plus 15 out of a 5. By 5 1, by 5 we remain with a p, by 5 1, by 5 we get a 3. So here we are having p plus 3 out of what is the denominator 1, which is p plus a what, a 3. Okay, so let us get another example here. So this one is telling us to also find the average. So find the average. So find the average of 3w 3w comma 7 comma we have w is off and a 1. So how will we get average? It's equal to a sum of items out of number of items, right? So what is the sum now? We have 3w plus 7 plus w plus 1 out of how many are they? 1 2 3 4. So there are 4 items. So this is giving us 3w plus w plus 7 plus 1 all over a 4. So what are we getting? So average is equal to now 4w plus 8 out of a 4. Then this is same as 4w out of a 4 plus 8 out of a 4. So this is by 4 1 by 4 w by 4 1 by 4 a 2. So you have w plus a 2. What is the denominator? It's a 1. So this is w plus a what? Plus a 2. Okay, so let us now see this when we are given tables. In case we are given a table, let us see how we can go about it. So this one is saying use the table below. Use the table below. Use the table below to answer the questions that follow. To answer the questions that follow. To answer the questions that follow. Okay, so we are having marks. We are having marks here. So the column for marks, it's going to be this one here, and number of pupils. A number of pupils there. Let us get started. So here we have 70. So those ones who got 70, they were 3 pupils. Now we have those ones who got 40. How many were they? They were 4 pupils. Then these ones who got 30, 30, it was 1 person. Then 50, it was also 1 person. So our first question is saying how many pupils did the test? Oh, how many pupils? How many pupils did the test? How many pupils did the test? Oh, so we need to know how many pupils did the test. What are we going to do? We are going to look at number of pupils. So we have 3 pupils who got 70, 4 with the 40, 1 with the 30, 1 with the 50. So this is 7 plus 2. So it's giving us 9. So the class, there were 9 pupils who did that test. Okay, let us get another question. Our other question here, it is part B, which is telling us to find the model mark. Find the model mark, meaning that which number appeared, which mark appeared many times. So when you look at this table, we are seeing 40 appearing 4 times, so meaning that the model mark is 40. Then Roman 2 model frequency here. So what is the model frequency? So how many times did the 40 appear? So 40 appeared. How many times? It appeared 4 times. So 4 becomes the model frequency there. Then part C here, they are telling us to find the median. Find the median. So to find the median, remember we said we are finding the middle number. So as we are finding the median, we are not going to take what you think, like we are not taking 70, 40, 30, 50. No. Why? Because when you look at this, 70 is how many times did 70 appear? 70 appeared 3 times. So we are going to start with the smallest number, which was a 30. And how many 30s were here? We had only 1 30. Then from a 30 we go to a 40. Then how many 40s were there? There were 4 40s because it was obtained by 4 pupils, meaning that 40, 40, 40, 40. So we have 40 here, then another 40, then another 40, and another 40. Then from there, what next? It is a 50. And how many 50s? So 50 appeared one time. Then how many 70s? 70s, there are 3. They appeared 3 times because they were obtained by 3 pupils. Okay, so here so we have this 70, another 70, and also another 70. So we get the median. This one goes with this, then this one 40 pairs with this other 70, then this other 40 matches with this one, then this 40 goes with the 50. So we have remained with the 40. So 40 has remained there as the middle number. So the median is 40. Then after that, they are telling us to find the mean. So find part D, find the mean. So we are supposed to get the mean. So what is the formula for getting mean? So mean, this is mean is equal to sum of items, sum of items over number of items here. Okay, let us rub here. We get space. Okay, so then from there we are getting our mean as the sum of items. So we are going to start with the 70. Then 70, how many 70s do we have? We have 3 70s. Now we shall not write 70 plus 70 plus 70. No, that's hectic. Then plus we come to 40. So how many 40s were there? There are 4 40s. Then plus 30, 130. Then plus 50, which is 150. Out of how many members? They were 9. Don't count this 1 2 3 4. No, they are not. These are just marks, and now these are number of times these marks were obtained. So we don't count this. We count the number of pupils as the total number of items. So so this one 70 times 23, that is 110. Then plus 160 plus 30 plus 50 all over what? A 9. So when we compute this, we are getting when we compute that, we are getting 450 divided by a 9. So what are we getting by 9? 1. How many 9s are in 45? There are 5 9s. Then how many 9s are in 0? There are 0 9s. So our mean becomes 50, or average becomes 50. So meaning that each and every person at least could have obtained 50 as the highest mark. Okay, so let us get another one more